This is everything you need to know about backhand dinking in pickleball. I've spent countless hours just backhand dinking. I'm gonna consolidate everything I've learned into this one video so you can start piggybacking off of my shoulders rather than having to learn from ground zero. The first thing I wanna focus on is the actual stroke of the shot. We wanna lock our elbow out so we have this swinging pendulum motion. The most common mistake I see people do is they have a crease in their elbow and chop at every ball. When you do this, it's next to impossible to create consistency. When my elbow's locked out, I know the distance every single time. We have to make sure the grip on our paddle's the right way. This is continental. It's like you're hammering in a nail. We want to be in a slight Eastern grip, like this. What that does is it opens up the face. You can see closed, continental, open, Eastern grip. Having this open face on the paddle is going to naturally put spin on the ball rather than being in continental and having to chop at it to create that spin. Now for the footwork, this is the most important part of the whole thing. We don't want to be hitting our dinks like this. As the ball comes to us, we want to turn our feet and our shoulder toward where we want the ball to go. I'm drawing a line with my feet straight across to my target. I like to step and load with my back leg and then line it up with my front leg. I never line up with my front leg and then the back. It's always back into front. You wanna stay the same height for the entirety of the shot. You don't wanna dink and come up. I like to think of having a roof on my head. I can't hit the roof, so I wanna dink and stay down, then come up after I'm finished. This is the wrong way that I see everybody do, like this, and now this is the correct way. Notice I'm turning those feet, pointing that shoulder every single time. The stroke path is starting low and going from hip to hip. You don't want to start here and then create this loop into your dink. As the ball comes in, you instantly want to start low and have that elbow locked out so you have the consistency. You want to let the ball hit you. You don't want to actually hit the ball, meaning it should just be this smooth, flowy motion. It should not be right when the ball's here, I try to hit it. When you're learning this shot, the best thing to say to yourself consciously every time you're hitting a dink is to say carry. You want to think of carrying the ball as long as you can on your paddle. You don't want to think slice, you don't want to think chop, carry.